Hey, Bobby Manning here. Celtics winners over the Charlotte Hornets emphatically. 127-116.
Heck of a game. Well,
Final
heck
score
of a couple
closer,
performances, I guess. But yeah.
Final score closer than it appeared. Josue, Pavon, Bobby Manning. Garden Report walk-off here. The Garden, where the Celtics hit 25 threes. Woo. Carried themselves with the long ball. They only took about a little less than 50% of their shots from three early, but they hit so many of them. I think they started this one 15-28 from three. So many contributors getting involved with that, but none bigger than Derrick White, who hit his first 7 shots. A few of them, some heat checks early. I think he started 7 of 8 from three in this game. And goes for a double-double with 33 and 10. A little quieter in the second half, just 7 points. But that cushion he gave them early, a 28-point lead, made all the difference.
That was incredible, Bobby. I mean, for Derrick White to find that zone the way he did in the first half, and he just wouldn't stop. And that's the kind of confidence that we always want to see from Derrick. And obviously, he's been on a hot streak, but nothing like this. Like, this is the kind of performance where you say, okay, this could carry over into the next, into the All-Star break and beyond, because I just feel like he's that good of a player. I'm not expecting him to score 20-plus night in and night out, but he is capable of that, and I think we'll see that more often.
He's been incredible, especially since Jaylen Brown went down, Marcus Smart particularly.
Right.
Marcus feeling a little better, got on the court today and actually did some work. But White's, this trade 1 year ago today, actually, record-setting performance for him on the day he was traded just a year ago. Showing how comfortable he is in this offense, showing the improvements in his shot. His trainer, Marcus, did an incredible job with that over the summer, as well as Ben Sullivan, who he's been working with.
Exactly.
And
I was going to say that, too.
Being aggressive, and that's what they want from him. They really want him when he's open, when he has lanes, when he has shots, particularly from three, to just take them. And he's a great offensive player. He really is.
2 nights ago, it was a similar approach, and I felt like, when he came to opposing defense trying to figure him out, or at least just putting a body on him, it was like he was being ignored against the 76ers. In this game, people just couldn't slow him down, and that's how effective he is when he's really, cooking, and teams are more fixated on guys like Jason Tatum and other, contributors, but they forget about White, and White makes you pay for that time and time again, and he did that in a big way today.
Continues to stack up the blocks, too. I think 3 blocks in this game. What do you do with him? Because he fits so well with the starters. Sam Hauser in this one, too. Big performance with the starters in his second start of the year. He'll probably start through the All-Star break as well as White while Smart and Brown recover.
Yeah.
Do you go small? Do you shake up this double big unit? I know Brad Stevens was talking today about playing big as well as Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
But White's just so good with this group. And he was to start the year, too. He went on that short slump. And it looks like he's just a better fit with these starters, but it's tough. You have so many good players now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Joe Mazzulla does this, especially when it comes to health and everyone being back to the way, the way things were. He's going to have to make that decision. But, I mean, either way, I feel like Derrick White is going to be that wild card. I don't think it's one of those things where, like, oh, he's capitalizing just because he's starting. Sure, being in the starting lineup with guys like Tatum and when Jaylen was healthy and you got the opposing defenses fixated on those guys, it's easier to get those wide open looks, but he finds a way to do that anyways, even if he's coming off the bench. So again, he's that wild card for this team. I think he's the sort of a chameleon in the sense of like he's gonna adjust, he's going to adapt, and I think whichever Joe Mazzulla decides to go, he's gonna, for the most part, I think you're gonna see a better version of Derrick White compared to the one of last year, who was really trying to find his footing with this team. You talked about what he did during the offseason and correcting his shot. He really tried to downplay it when it was like a month into the regular season, but I think the ripple effect is taking place now. Like, he's not only comfortable out there with his new form, but it's getting to a point where it's just second nature. It's muscle memory. It's him just not being timid and just really being more aggressive and being more confident.
Yeah, for sure. And you love how he's looking right now. Great trade a year ago to get it done. And I want to say our guy, I'm going to remember this off the top of my head. I think they're 12-1 when he scores more than 15.
That's right.
I think that's the stat.
A couple of nights ago.
So a real barometer for this team for sure. Yeah. He could be one of the swing guys, whether or not they win a championship. We'll have more here, including Mike Muscala's debut, a huge debut for him. And we'll discuss that later tonight after postgame. Go check that out starting now, as well as all the interviews from this one, including, I'm sure, White and Muscala on CLNS Media's YouTube page. For Josue Pavon, Bobby Manning, we're brought to you by HelloFresh. HelloFresh.com/Garden65 is going to get you 65% off your order, as well as free shipping when you order their food boxes, which are incredible. And Athletic Greens, athleticgreens.com/Garden. 5 free travel packs of vitamins, minerals, and more, as well as a year's supply of vitamin D when you head over there. That's athleticgreens.com. Crowd's feeling good. We're off to post game. Check it out. Josue Pavon, John Zanis tonight. And we'll have more from you here after the game.